What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and you're going to need to do this ASAP. You're going to have to do this first or risk losing Mutcoins. It's going to be a good team upgrade, and it actually works out pretty well for a lot of you guys that are looking to upgrade this specific position. That's really, it's really hard to get a player that's going to be able to do everything at this position, and that's D tackle. All right, a lot of you guys know, like the run game, I don't know what they did with the most recent patch, but it just feels like everybody is able to run against me, but I can't run on them. So one of the things that I like to recommend is having inside stuff on your D tackle. Now, we all know that the Eagles D tackle that you get as a free, he's like a free Mutt Champs player. We're going to go ahead and talk about a few things when it comes to him. I think it's Jordan Davis is his name. You can get him, like I said, when you run through the Mutt Champs. I already have my pack for this week. I'm not going to open it because I'm going to wait for the next couple weeks for them to change the player. And then once they change the player, we're going to be good to go. But this is something that I need you guys to understand, all right? We need to get rid of the players as it happened. Like Jordan Davis, I got rid of him for $376,000, right? His price more than likely is going to stay around that rate, but it has the chance of dropping. And I'm going to explain to you guys why. As the weeks go on, right, and everybody realizes that they can get him, like they could just go ahead and play Mutt Champs, you get your 16 wins, and you can get him, the value is more than likely going to continue to drop. Now, we're going to take a look at his card and take a look at Booger McFarland, aka Anthony McFarland, and try to assess what's going on. So that way you guys get an idea of what's happening. So one of the things that I like to do, right, you guys with a new card, right, the Legends, everybody knows that you can get Legends for free. So typically, the prices shouldn't be that crazy. So whenever you have two players at the same positions and you have one that's going to be easily accessible, it's not going to be like rocket science. You know that the price is going to go down. Like it's not, what I'm saying? Like it's like, okay, if this guy just came out and everybody's been using that Jordan Davis, more than likely eventually his price is going to come down. The same way that this guy, Gerald McCoy, as a limited, his price dropped too with the release of Anthony McFarland. Now, this is what I want to show you guys. We're going to take a look at just some of these things that are going on. He's 300 pounds. True, like true statement right here, like real talk. He looks fatter than that on the field. Like he looks really, really big. That's always good when they make their body sizes right. Don Terry Poe doesn't really look as good, but this guy, 93 strength, 300 pounds. Okay, looking like, and he looks really, really brolic. Now he's slower than Jordan Davis. Okay, but you could take a look, 93 block shed, 93 power move, all that good stuff. Now, this is what I want to show you guys, right? When you go and you're going to make a decision, like when I tell you like, yo, this is something I think you guys should do right now, always double check it. Because sometimes you guys find other things like, yo, gee, what about this? I'm like, oh, that's a good point. But in this right here, I've already played a game with him and he plays very well, Booger McFarland. So now when we take a look at this guy's attributes, right? You see his block shed is better, his acceleration is lower, and his speed is faster. There's a lot of different things going on, and his strength is 92. So, and he's heavier, right? And we always go by the weight there. I'm gonna tell you this right now. I don't really know like the reasoning behind it, but he doesn't, it's something about Booger McFarland for the first couple games that I played where it's like, yo, this guy's pretty good. Now, it could just be because he's a new card. A lot of people know about EA's thing when you put out a new card and all of a sudden, oh my God, he's so OP, and then another day he sucks. This guy always had some issues though with the way that he played. And truth be told, what is it? The dude, what's the dude's name, bro? The Freak, Javon Curse at D tackle during the Zero Chill was probably my best D tackle, and he's an N because he just went crazy with inside stuff. But the problem is, right, when you now have to figure out how to get abilities, because Zero Chill was like ability central and they just played better. Now that people can run the ball because I don't have no outsiders and there's a lot of stuff that goes on, everything about the game's mechanic changes. So you have to now adjust to that. So you look at this and you're probably like, yo, gee, other than the play recognition, what's better? You know what I'm saying? Like they're almost right there. And it could be like, it's a weird situation, bro, because some of the things that EA Sports does in the game where it'll be a guy that'll react to a play versus a guy that won't, I don't know if it's really as tied into a lot of the attributes the way it used to be, because Madden has changed over the years. There were times when attributes actually mattered. Now you just put guys out on the field, they just do whatever, like nobody's gonna react. Your corner could have 100 play rec, he'd be like, yo, what's that? The hot dog guy, and the guy is wide open. Like it doesn't even matter what zone they're in. That's just the way the game plays. But the way that Booger McFarland is playing right now, he's playing better than Jordan Davis. So if you can get some coins for him, especially if you didn't buy him and you like earned him through the free pack for playing Mutt Champs, I would say to just swap them because they're both around the same price. Would I use my legend tokens for Booger McFarland? Absolutely not. I would not. I don't think that that would be the more logical choice, but because his price is almost 400K, I would absolutely go for it right now because it's only going to go down. Like I said, many people have realized since this is the first like couple weeks that they started making these auctionable that this is going to be a coin making method. But as the weeks go by, there won't be any need for you to have this card. Remember, you got to finish up the playoffs. You got Super Bowl. You got Warren Sapp. Okay. I just actually realized that Warren Sapp is going to break the game probably once he, some of the guys are going to have him. But just remember though, we're going for Darnell Washington, but this card is going to be really good. And Warren Sapp is always really good. One of the funny things though about his card is that he's not really that much better than Booger McFarland. He's going to get this interior threat though. And if you guys remember about Madden 24, interior threat was out of control. Like completely out of control. And he gets the the 0 AP abilities, and that's why he may be one of those cards that are very, very unique for a while, because interior threat actually causes a lot of problems. Like it really is something that goes on. So now you're dealing with a lot of players at the same exact time. And yes, we are going to stop at Darnell Washington. Like I said, I've made it very, very clear. I am not interested in doing anything else. I want this 6'7", what is he, 6'7", 6'8"? I forgot what he is. He's going to be 96 speed on the squad, though. Yeah, 6'7". He's going to be 96 speed because he gets all 32 team chems. This is my dude, right? Now that I'm talking to you guys about it, I'm thinking about Warren Sapp, but I'm not really that overly crazy about it. But I know interior threat is going to be OP. Regardless of what you're going to go ahead and decide to do, you have to make the best move to make your coins right now before everything starts going crazy. Because once everything starts to drop, you're going to end up in a situation where none of your cards have value, and then you're going to be forced to buy packs if you want to. Remember, rookie premieres, we can start saving for rookie premieres now by having value in our team and getting rid of the players. Because rookie premieres, obviously, they go into the next year's Madden, which is something that definitely is going to benefit us when it comes to Ultimate Team and saving. So with the way my team is designed right now, I'm going to tell you this, right? Because I run a lot of, 3-4 odd or nickel 3-3 odd. So for me, I just need I need a really good D tackle. And I think that this is a decent upgrade for me for what I'm doing. Now, I do want to make sure you guys understand, Montez Sweat is now trash. That dude does not make plays. I have to figure out how to get rid of him. I can't even see right now. What do I have? I have 20 of 20 with Washington right now? Yeah, so I don't know what I'm going to do with him, but he's not good. All right, so adding Anthony McFarland, another question that I got was like, yo, G, what if you put, the 88, what is he, like 88 speed on the outside? Like you say, like if I didn't sell him to Jordan Davis and I have another heavy dude right there, let me tell you something, right? Because of the new patch, you may notice that people are rolling out on you a lot more. If you put slow guys on the outside of your ends, you're never going to get there. So what I'm going to be figuring out for our next move is who we're going to have on the edge as the edge rushers that are cheap. Because realistically, like I said, you definitely see a difference without the players having no outsiders. They just run all over you. So during Zero Chill, nobody was really doing that because we had the 0 AP abilities. Now we have to figure out what we need to do. So that's going to be a whole nother game plan that we're going to go over, and we're going to figure that out together, and we're going to rock and roll. I want to thank you guys and girls for watching. Hopefully you have a blessed day. Until next time, one love, y'all.